This better be good. But I came on early just for you. Just for you. Yes. Unfortunately, I've had my yasso.
At number 5 to be a full chart rundown a little later on. Now then, it seems like only yesterday since True Life came out. Here's the new single from Depeche Mode. Just can't get enough over here.
That's an 80s concert. Music from the 80s. 2. Team forearms tonight. No, 3. I'm sorry, 3. 3. Three forearms tonight. I think I'm gonna go to the trail tomorrow. Just like a rainbow, you know you set me free. And I just can't get enough. And I just can't get enough. You're like an angel and you give me your love. And I just can't seem to get enough. What's wrong with this damn thing? Let me see if I can delete some of this. Kiss, kiss, take on me. Yeah. God, Holy Ghost.
Oh, David, I'm here for you. Man, this thing's really trying to fucking piss me off. Yes. You haven't really so much in the Berkeley. Legendary. Yogurt. Yogurt. Yes, I do. I'm trying to remember when I had my book up. Yesterday I had some fries, yogurt, spaghetti dinner, 2 blueberry Americans.
Rebel yell.
Oh yeah. Also, ham slices on sugar buns. Nasso. Turkey. Carrots. Cranberry sauce. No, yesterday. I had some Thanksgiving leftovers yesterday. Thanksgiving leftovers in December. Go figure. You know those leftovers are better than the actual Thanksgiving meal. Man, this can. Yes, second. Let me shut some spit tabs down. Now I'm gonna how am I gonna see characters think he's glitchy right now? I have to go to DC and see characters. I really need 2 computers when I leave. One to play the damn music, one to do the broadcast. Shit, let's start the goddamn karaoke. Oh, there's a girl that's. I'll take it. Let me screenshot her because she's cute. She's cute. Here it goes, some damn karaoke.
Sinking.
Just start the damn song. Hey, Danky Nay. Wow, Nat. Oh, you're a female, Nat. I'm sorry. You're a female. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Now I know. We learn something new every day. I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? Okay, I got it. Let's make sure it don't have babysitter lyrics. Thank you. Now I need to go back to my roots. Give me a second. Pet smell. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me like the video. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Come on, you stupid, slutty computer. Yeah, that's... Here goes. Yep. Hey, pass cake. Birthday. Okay, here's Little Bill's. Ah, yeah. Yeah! Ah! Ah! Come on, y'all, let's take a ride. Don't you say shit, just get inside. Never see you out something, never get a trip. When you catch at the hot, you jump at the hill. Grab your gas with the extra lipstick. Close your eyes and get the sticks. We're going to a place where everybody kick it. Get out the ticket. There's no blood, there's no there's no and it ain't no crap. And you think no better if you wanna act out. Let it say, put something in the tape and another that can make you can't let the heat get dry to the fish. Yeah, fish. Come along, I don't know. Slide, slippity slide, hit the bump, give me 65. Come along, I don't know. Slide, who ride to the color of the from that ride. I can live my life and it's the fix of the being right stuff. Push you my kids to go outside, love being in of a job. But if I get a bit to the job, I know I still got the blood by the sticks I stick. I keep on counting and I keep on looking, but niggas on the stage is why I try to keep my face in my people. That's all I'm keep me just for that. You don't understand that funny of the dang. You don't stand bang and you don't understand the corner of that slang. Just got your own thing. And now be a being help yourself. You take a laugh. Oh, no. Fantastic slide, slippery slide. I do what it just slide. Oh, no. Fantastic slide, who ride? That's 45. After the bitch and then you die. Still trying to get out that apple pie. Every day in the same cause it's danger. I'm getting dumb things trying to shake in a damn thing change. Not working, you don't eat. Running down that and proud of me. Hot pop, perfect fly, quicker than a pop. Say second feet, give the buses up the top. You gotta have that shine if you wanna go. That's a sweet cherry, that's when you go. Anybody time, anybody learn, everybody trying. Nothing is nothing. If you don't have something, you better stop fronting. What you gonna do when the fire won't die? You better be ready so you can ride. Come along, ride on a fantastic slide, slippery slide, living in the city, it's do or die. Come along, ride on a fantastic slide, who ride? You better be ready when the fire won't die. That's right. You want to ride with me? 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 It's do or die. Come along, ride on a that's right. Just roll them down. That's it. Little Bill, I summoned him. This is gonna sound really bad, but I just can't resist it. I summoned his black ass. I'll try that song, but that's a little too high for me, but I'll try it. The animals. There's a house in New Orleans. There is a house. A boy and God, a girl, a woman. Oh, he's an atheist. Oh, mother. Welcome back. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a thing. Look up to know it all. has all the answers. And he's closed-minded. He's arrogant. He's snarky. Thank you, Nat. Well, did I do a good job singing the song, or did I fuck it up? Or did I do just okay? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, I'm trying to get better at singing. Right now, I'm a shit star, not a real star. Wow, we got 8 people. And Aron Ra is afraid of my evidence. He can't touch this. He can't debunk this. Give a word out to Aron Ra. I'll meet you anytime, bitch. And I guess you on the live stream. If you're not afraid, you little coward bitch. I wish you would. Who are you? Gonna go for it? Hey, gonna go for it. Enlighten me. Make me wiser. Who the hell are you? I'm sorry, that was snarky. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Oh, it's what you. Thank you, but I don't do as good a job. Just go ahead and tell me, please. I can read it between the lines. I mean, I won't be mad at you, but you know, I'm not all that good a singer. But thanks anyways. Let's play a song. I know. What I'm here is, I asked, did I do a good job? Instead of saying yes, that carry your something. When I'm reading, I keep the wrong is right. I got all the stuff that's what I'm hearing. That's okay. I'm trying to get better. Tell me, I'm trying to get better.
Precious little diamond, I leave it all to you. Precious little diamond, let it come to you. Precious little diamond, I leave it all to you. Precious little diamond, let it come to you.
Gonna go for it. I'm answering your damn questions. Bring it on. If you can get me a meeting with Aron Ra, I'll start calling him by his right name. Thank you, Nat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nat. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nat. Thank you. Now, what was the name of that guy who keeps razzing me in the broadcast? I forgot his name. Let me go back and see his name. Where's that guy? What happened to that guy? Oh, gonna go fork. Hey, gonna go fork. I got something for you. Give a second. Okay. Gonna go fork. Gonna go fork. I got your goddamn fork. You're not gonna fork shit. I will. You see this? You see this goddamn fork? I'm a fork Aron Ra. I'm a fork Aron Ra's ass. I need these goddamn blueberries. But you ain't gonna go fork shit. I will. I got the goddamn fork. You don't. Damn, these blueberries are good. Oh, that's how much I had pissed blueberries. Gonna go for it. Tell Aron Ra to bring his happy ass on. Tell Aron Ra to bring his happy ass on. I'd debate the fuck out of him. Even though you can't win an argument for God, you can't prove he exists, you got to take it by faith. Yep. What do you mean Nate drew into the fight? Oh, Nat, hey, Nat, this is fun. I love roasting the trolls. That's why I've been trying to get Aron Ra to debate me. I've been trying. That's worked so far. That's why. I'll start pronouncing his name right when he meets me face to face. The second he gets in my guest queue, I'll start pronouncing his name right. I promise. I pinky swear. You see this pinky? I pinky swear. Yeah, please do. Gonna go fork. Now it's time to sing another damn song. Now let me play the rest of the song, then I'll sing another song.
While I still believe in you, you're my cry of wonder. There's no doubt I need you. Love is talking to me. Whisper sweet things in my ear. Chain reaction.
Let me tell you that.
If you pull up, move around.
Say hi to Nat.
You're my will and pleasure. Never felt so good, so strong. Precious little diamond. I leave it all to you. Precious little diamond. Let it come to you. Precious little diamond. I leave it all to you. Precious little diamond. Crystallized won't you talk to me? You're a precious diamond. Big, big
Charlie, I'll see you next show. Hey, Dave, you still here? Rick, Rick? Over there. Hey, Aaron. If this is you, give me a broadcast. If this is you, we'll give the head of the bill. Come to the broadcast.
Why I still believe in you.
Broadcast.
You're my crown of wonder.
This is Dave. I feel how to do it. I tell you. I think it's
Love is
hey,
talking to me.
picture.
Whisper sweet things in my ear.
Hey, yeah, you know I got a phone at Amazon? Maybe I play it in the broadcast tonight. Okay.
Precious little diamond. I'll leave it
Yeah, thank you. I forgot to turn the music down when I stopped doing karaoke before I was phone. I turn it back up when I do the karaoke. Oh, you know I got 40,000 views on one of my videos? And it's common? I just turned the music down. So man. Yo. What's I say, jackass? Thank you. Hey, Nat, you still here? I'm about to do my exercises later tonight. And this is truly Aron Ra. You've done so many live streams, you ought to know how to jump and jump into the chest queue. I'm talking. If he shows up, I'll stop the music right now. I'll start playing the music right now if he shows up. All you gotta do is start playing the music. Who's all still here? Who's still here? At this point, I'm seeing a little character. Cool. We got Dave and Yankee still here. How about Pistol Bill and Death? I'm not sure. Are you even for real, Dork? Okay, the reason I want to talk to him, I got some evidence of perfect. I'm trying to debunk it myself, but I can't debunk it. But continuing it this doesn't make it go away. Yep. Oh, I hope I didn't scare Nat away. I hope I didn't make her leave. Okay, I turned off music. Talk. Say what you got to say. What's your question? Hey, Ford, what's your question? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I don't know if you're legit or not. If you really know Aron Ra or not, I don't know. Or if you troll. So speak and speak well, please. Otherwise, I'm going to continue on with the broadcast. The rest of these people in here want to dance and boogie and vibe. But he shows up. But if he shows up, we'll stop everything and we'll have this debate. Preferably, I'd like a date in advance so I can prepare myself. Yeah. Okay. This is evidence by J. Harold Smith. He says people who refuse to get saved, God kills them in anger. I'm trying to find out if if it's really God killing them or just their own beliefs. I mean, I believe in God and Jesus, but the thought that he's just killing people for refusing to get saved is scary. I'm trying to see if there's any other religion that does that too. But I talked to Matt Dillahunty and Jimmy Snow, and they just blew me off. All those stories didn't happen. How convenient it is to say, oh, they just didn't happen. So you have to face the facts sometimes to deal with the facts. You can't deny the facts. You cannot say, oh, this fork is not real. It just looks like a fork. It's real. Until you can tell me until you can prove to me that this is a spoon, it's a fork. Trendy. But the best time to talk to me is on a Monday night. I make damn sure to be on the computer. Monday or Tuesday night or Wednesday night. Anytime after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 p.m. means 9 Eastern time.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Fort?
No, this is Peter.
Well, hello, Peter.
So have you checked me out yet?
No. I don't know how.
I told you, go to any live stream on Aron Ra's channel, watch the last few seconds of the end credits, and then watch this video that is played after that. You'll know who I am because that's my
Can I
logo.
do that tonight? Can I do that tonight?
I mean, I could prove who I am by just so we've got a show set for Saturday, and if I click this,
Wow.
that's Aron Ra's intro.
Okay. But how do I investigate you tonight? You got me at my interest.
Go to any live stream that Aron has done. There's only
Okay.
one moderator in the chat, and check out who that is. There's a message. There's a message at the start of any live stream that says, "Hey, folks." Go check it.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll put up.
Put it on the tab. Put it on the tab that you have on screen.
I will. Give me
So
a
people
second.
can see.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. Oh shit! Wrong one. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I put the wrong one.
Go to Blasphemer's Bible that was streamed last Tuesday.
Okay. Is it on Aron Ra's channel?
Yeah. Click on Aron Ra, click on live. Click on live. Okay, scroll down.
This one coming to terms with death.
Third video, Blasphemer's Bible. Why is there no chat? You have to set it to live chat, not top chat.
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh, let me do a fun thing here. I'll copy what's on screen. Look there. How did I get that if I'm not Aron's producer?
I don't know. You must be Aron's producer.
Yeah. You see who says "Hey, folks" there? The only person with a wrench other than Aron?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good night.
Do you see Aron's message?
Yeah.
Who does he say? Who does he said you should tag?
And if you have any questions, and the AY. Okay, and all your haunts hasn't given you all the answers, then tag. Oh, I see it now. I see it.
Need more proof?
Nope, you got it.
Told you.
Thank you.
So, someone in the live chat said that I should check out your channel because you were talking shit behind Aron's back because you're a coward.
No, I've been doing the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to get a meeting. That's why. That's what I'm saying.
So if I say, okay, you're a moron, you're an asshole, you're stupid, you're closed-minded, you're an idiot, you can't even stream for shit. That would help me in any way get into a decent conversation with you?
But I've been trying since 2009 to get
You're not answering my
get
question.
out with him.
You're not answering my question. If I insult you, if I utterly insult you in every single video I make, would that help to get you into a good conversation?
Oh, if somebody was insulting me, I'd gladly bring him on.
So you're literally an idiot who would talk to someone who would just insult them. You're that kind of a moron.
Let me tell you a story about why I do this.
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm not interested in the stories. I'm not interested in stories. I watched a few of your videos, and all you can do is rant and curse. I mean, you're not even a Christian. I saw a video of you cursing God. What the fuck kind of idiot are you?
If you only knew the rage I feel at everything being taken from me. I'm so angry. I know I shouldn't curse God, but I'm so.
That's everyone else's fault except you, right?
Yeah, I gotta lash out. So I gotta lash out some way.
instead of just taking charge and getting your life back together.
I tried that when I'm a nice guy, people just blow me off because nobody likes nice guys. If they don't have heart, if they're not good looking, if they're not talented, nobody listens to nice guys. If you can't dazzle them,
I guess that settles the question whether or not you're an idiot.
I don't care. Just as long as I'm happy, I get what I want. Yeah, I'll be an idiot. I'll be whatever you want to call me. I just as long as I'm happy. Happiness is the name of the game.
Okay.
And you just don't know what I've lost and what I've never had.
And how has that got anything to do with me? Do you know what I've lost?
No. Tell me.
Okay, am I taking that out on you?
No,
Do I need to take that out? Do I need to take that out on you?
No, because you got something else that makes you happy. Me, boy, what the thing that I want to make me happy has been denied me and deprived me. So hope deferred maketh the heart sick. I'm not sick in the head. I know what I'm doing was wrong. I'm sick in the heart. I'm just angry. And when you're sick in the heart, when you're angry, you care, but you don't. I go into survival mode, and my normal happy-go-lucky self, I want to love people, Aron Ra, everybody. But when I get triggered, I go into survival mode. When I go into survival mode, it's me against the world.
Yeah, so that gives you the right to take it out on everybody.
I don't care what's right. I don't care. The only thing I care was
you don't care what's right. You don't care what's right. You're calling out someone who you say doesn't have any morals, doesn't know right from wrong, doesn't have any base for it. Yet here you are, and you don't even give a shit about what's right or wrong. You just do what you want to do, and then you're surprised that people don't like you.
No, when I was a good guy, girls who used to laugh at me and make fun of me behind my back. When I became this bad guy, girls wanted to come up and take pictures with me. People admire me when I sing. So, what do you think I do?
Yeah, sure. Girls want to come up and take pictures with you because you're a bad.
It happened today. I got a video proving it. just go look at my channel, Guy versus Girl Arm Measuring, and you'll see it. A blonde girl. I'm talking to one girl, getting a picture with her, and this girl steps up. Hey, can we get a picture like that too?
If that even is true, that's because she feels pity for you. That's it.
No,
not because she likes you, not because you impress her with.
But why would she come out of nowhere and have to take the picture if she's pitying me. If she pity,
Because you behave like
I
an
tend to
idiot.
think-
If you were nice and if you would try and get your act together, more people would come up to you.
I just need a helping hand. The thing right now.
Why would you
I
need
wanna
a
get
Why
the
would you need a
headset.
helping hand? No one gets a helping hand.
I can't do it on myself. I'm not capable. I'm not capable enough.
Then you go watch videos of people who are nice. For one thing,
Yeah,
you could
I
watch
do that.
you could watch Aron Ra. I mean, he's a nice guy.
I've watched him multiple. How do you think I know so much about him? But
You know shit about him.
I've seen YouTube.
You don't know shit. You don't even know how to pronounce his name. You don't even know how to spell his name.
Aron, capital RA.
Okay, now look at the bottom of the screen. What does it say?
Yeah, I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. Hey, because
Because you don't want him to show up. You want to piss him off. You want to piss him off so he doesn't show up. So you can pretend that he's afraid of you. That's why you do that.
I'm getting right here. He can come on right now.
Yeah, he probably won't. Why would he?
To shut me up. To shut me the fuck up. That's why.
Why would he want to shut you up? You're not even.
I'm not gonna stop.
No one knows.
not
No
gonna
one knows about you. How many subscribers do you have?
2,220.
Great. How many of those are people who are hate watching you?
Not many. But I tried it for years.
There are 10 people. There are 10 people watching. 10. Where's the other 2,000?
That's why I'm so angry. Aron Ra has a nice following, huge following. I can't grow because if I was a good-looking guy, I would be getting lots of viewers. And I'm trying to get the record deal so I can get the hair transplant and cosmetic surgery. So once my body's straight, my mind will be straight. But when you've been laughed at by the girls for years and years, it starts to take a toll on you.
I'm just at a loss. What does any of this have to do with Aron Ra and you behaving like a piece of shit whenever you make a video?
And affects the way I behave. This whatever affects the way I behave to everybody else. You see.
Well, what do you want to talk to Aron about anyway?
Okay.
Because your videos are so unhinged. There's no way that anyone could figure out what the hell you want to talk about.
I had a stroke in 2013.
I'm sorry for that. I'm sincerely sorry for that.
Well, thank you.
No one should
have
that.
And I thought I would never be able to rap again. I was terrified. Riding in the back of that ambulance, seeing the road pass before me. I thought I saw my life pass before my eyes. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I'm honestly sorry about that. I'm not going to mock you about that because people shouldn't have to go through something.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I don't want him to get cancer. I just talk out of my ass when I get so angry and in survival mode.
What would you want to talk to him about?
Well, there's this pastor named J. Harold Smith, and he's not only him, but there's other pastors, and that tried to get people. They tried to get these people to get saved. They refused, and they died mysterious ways. And this only happened. And I'm trying to find out: is it God? Is God really that angry?
God doesn't exist.
There
is no God.
Well, if there's no God, he'll be able to tell me what's happened to these people.
Why would Aron know what happened to these people? Wouldn't that be a job for the cops?
Do what?
Wouldn't that be something the cops would have to look into?
This is why I need this. I need this.
Yeah. So talk to the
Until I
cops.
get my answers, I'm a rage and vent until I get my answers.
But
Because, you know,
what does Aron Ra have to do with any of that?
he can maybe he knows something that's scientifically happening.
But why would he know something that he hasn't heard about?
He's done so much research.
He's not a
Somebody
medical.
has to
He's
know.
not a medical doctor. He's not someone who has performed autopsies on those people. He doesn't have any of the facts. So why would he know anything?
No. Here's my question. Has anybody that refused to convert to Islam or Hinduism that got killed in mysterious ways? That these people who got killed for refusing to convert to Christianity?
That's a claim you make.
Can I play the video for you?
No, I don't want to play any videos. I want to talk. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to be around here much longer. I mean, I'm in the Netherlands. It is 5 a.m. here.
Damn.
I'd like to catch some sleep sometime.
Okay. Damn. The Netherlands. Okay, I'm all ears.
So why would you need Aron Ra to look in something that is actually police business?
I don't know. I just know I need it for my peace of mind. That's all.
Yeah, so if I would need it for my peace of mind, I want you to. I want to see you jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. Is that going to happen? No.
No, because that's illogical. What I'm asking for can be done.
No, it can't be done because Aron does have access to any of the information that is relevant to this case. Only the police has that.
No. I'm asking.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, a person. The J. Harold Smith begs the person to get saved. The person mocks that not they go out, died suddenly of a heart attack when mowing the lawn after leave. Another person is struck by lightning from the sky. This only happens in Christianity. Not any other religion had this type of death.
I don't think it doesn't even happen in Christianity. I mean, people die.
Now, the preacher heard of it. He saw it. This is not a secondhand stories.
It literally is a secondhand story because first of all, I'm getting it from you. You got it from a video. So yes,
to me,
this is not even secondhand. This is third hand, maybe even more. This is what you would call a conspiracy theory. People who don't know shit and just see some things and start to draw lines in between. As long as you don't have the facts, you can't make a claim that anyone is causing this.
You can rationalize it away. I believe that I don't believe these preachers are lie. I believe the stories happen. So no amount of trying to poo-poo the story away is begun.
How would you know? How would you know this preacher isn't lying?
Okay, he was a Southern Baptist preacher for 50 years. He believes that all liars shall have that part in the lake of which birth.
The reason I'm on the internet is because one of the biggest liars on social media, I just got pissed off after watching one of his videos. He's a liar. He's a thief. He's a wife beater. He's a who's a convicted wife beater. That's the reason I went on social media. The name of the guy is
Kent Hovind.
Are you talking about Hovind?
Kent Hovind? Oh, I don't even like Kent Hovind. But J. Harold Smith is not the same type of person
Yeah, but you haven't given me any reason to conclude that this guy isn't a liar. Other than he's a Southern Baptist minister. Do you know how many Southern Baptist ministers are liars? How many have been convicted of sex crimes against children? Just over
he died in the year 2000. He was back in the day when preachers were noble. They didn't do this type of thing.
What?
Southern Baptist. But can I just send you the video and an email, and you can?
Why would I watch it? Why would you watch your stupid video? Because that doesn't give me any.
You got to see what I believe.
Does not give me any facts. If you have facts, if you have something from a coroner that will state that this was an act of God, that someone died, then I'll look into it.
Okay, he had a coroner check the body. The coroner checked for a cause of death. He could find no cause of death in the person. Okay, so if he couldn't find a cause of death, then what can you claim about the cause of death? Okay, in the revival meeting,
you're not going to answer my question.
I'm trying to answer my question, but the best way I can. It's
a simple question. If you don't know the cause of death, then what can you tell me about the cause of death?
It's a mighty funny coincidence.
No, it's you can't say anything about the cause of death. Not even that's a coincidence, because people die.
Not that.
Do you know how many Christians die every year? I bet there are more Christians dying than the guys that you've been talking about that have.
Yeah, but they're not dying under mysterious circumstances like that.
They're not. They're not. Boy, you're out of touch with reality, aren't you?
No. I just don't. I just don't use strictly. If there's any reason to believe it, and if it's logically,
what you don't understand is burden of proof. That's the thing that a lot of Christians don't understand is burden of proof.
But if you see,
you have to prove me wrong. You have to prove me wrong, and until you do, I'm right. That's not how it works. You have to prove you're right. And then we can see whether or not we want to prove you wrong.
It's like this. I can't prove it's right, but I don't know if it's right or wrong. But until you can prove me wrong, I'm gonna always wonder: is it true? Is it true? Is it true? And until I know,
you can always wonder. But the bad part is you're making a positive claim. You're not wondering. You're saying this happened. You're stating it as a fact. You're stating as a fact. You're stating as a fact something. You're stating as a fact something that you cannot prove is a fact. That is what we call lying.
But you cannot prove it's not a fact. That's the thing.
I just proved that you're a liar.
How?
Because you can't prove it's a fact.
You can't.
But you will state. But you will state it's a fact. That makes you a liar.
Because I truly believe it.
I don't care if you believe it. I don't care if you believe it.
Tells me it's true.
Okay.
So
if I tell you I have a living, breathing, real unicorn, you will just believe me. I don't have to.
No, there's no such thing as unicorns. That's stupid. There's no such thing as unicorns.
There's also no such thing as God killing people because they leave Christianity, because there's no God.
Yeah, but I believe there's God. There's this universe cannot be all there is. You're telling me that you live in a universe.
Who claims this universe is all there is?
There's got to be something more. To me, there's got to be something more. This universe cannot be all that. The cavemen of old used to look at the rainbow. Hey, where does that rainbow come from? What caused it? And that one of them says, "Hey, I'm gonna go try to find the rainbow." He gets out of the valley and finds a whole new world he never even knew existed. Same is true with reality. There has to be
So
something more.
rainbows is just refraction of light by water vapor.
They didn't know it. They didn't know it, so they wanted to find out what was causing it. And so,
Yeah, and
chasing the rainbow,
until
found the
they
world,
knew,
a world that
they
didn't know
thought it was a
existed.
sign from God. It even says so in the Bible, because God showed Noah a rainbow after the flood and said that he caused it. He didn't cause it.
But hey, if the flood story is true, you know why the rainbows didn't start appearing?
The flood story isn't true. The flood story is pure bullshit. It's an adapted myth from another religion,
Wait a minute.
which
Let me say my
truth
piece.
to
Please let me
it.
say my piece. Okay, if the flood story is true, then it never rained before the flood. The earth was watered by a mist from the underground. So
We know the flood story never happened.
That's why there was a rainbow, because
We know the flood story never happened. There was never a Noah, and there were never Noah's sons. There wasn't ever Adam and Eve. We know those things never happened.
Oh, because they were based on ancient myths, but I still believe in Jesus.
Yeah, and every person in his DNA has the evidence that it never happened, because in our DNA there's no such thing as evidence for the population dipping below 10,000 people. So if there once were 2 people, we would be able to see that in our DNA. If there once were just 8 people, we would be able to see that in our DNA, and we don't. We see it in cheetahs. Cheetahs have a genetic bottleneck, which we can see in the DNA. We see it in koalas, for instance. Just after the bushfires, they're going to have another bottleneck in their DNA. We can see this shit. We know there was never a flood. We know there was never an Adam and Eve. We know those are lies. Never happened.
So you're saying how many people were there on this planet when we had this food the least amount of human beings on the planet?
What?
Okay, you said there was another time when there was only 2 human beings. So there's a point where they had as few human beings as they ever had. What's the least number of people that had been on the earth at the earliest time?
It has never dipped below a population of 10,000. I just told you.
So over 10,000 people were involved at once.
You don't know how evolution works. You don't know. Okay, let me help you out here. What's the definition of evolution?
Evolving in the highest forms of species.
Not even close.
Adapting to the environment.
There's no such thing as a higher species.
I think humans are smarter than chimpanzees and more capable of ruling the world than chimps and apes.
Yeah.
I
think dolphins are smarter than you, and if I kick you into the ocean, guess who's gonna be able to survive better, a dolphin or you?
But the human race can nuke the dolphins. The dolphins cannot create nukes. The dolphins cannot create guns. The dolphins cannot create what's needed to conquer the world. All I know is the water world, but we can conquer dolphins. We can capture them. We can go that. So when we're smarter than the dolphins,
we're a predator at the top of the food chain. So what?
When the human race first appeared on the planet, how many people were here?
If we get another extinction event like the one that killed off the dinosaurs, Humans will be gone and several animals will survive. Humans won't. So, yeah, we can be nuked from outside.
But
We're not the higher species because
Everything-
we wouldn't survive that. Smaller animals would.
But they can't. But we can right now. That we're the mankind is the biggest, baddest. The human race is the biggest, baddest.
Yeah,
bear in the woods.
for what? Couple of million years?
However,
The dinosaurs the dinosaurs were around for
when you-
250 million years. Humans haven't been around for little over a million.
gods are killing one another and wars and stuff.
Yeah, because of
The human
religion.
race- the human race is,
Because of religion. My sky daddy is better than your sky daddy, and if you don't believe in him, I kill you.
If there's no religion, people will still be killing people. It's called greed and human nature. Human beings are a selfish species.
You do realize that you're talking to a guy whose country doesn't have an army anymore because we don't need it, right?
How long?
What? How long?
Well, if somebody attacks you, what recourse do you have? Are you gonna? They're just gonna kill you, maul you, and you can't.
Why would anyone attack us?
Would they want if they that Muslims would?
Why haven't they?
They're too busy fighting each other and other.
So what
And-
you're saying
and
is
hate
what you're saying is bullshit because the ones they're fighting have a different religion. My country's 80% plus atheist. So they're not interested in us.
But still, you're not a utopian society. Eventually, human
No.
breeds can step in.
No, we're just a society where more people are happy than in
As long as
most
people
other
are-
countries on the planet.
As
We're
long
a
as people are-
society. We're a
as long as
society
people are
that
happy-
just thrives. We're a society with a good economy. That's kind of society we have.
But should a tragedy happen to your
We
country?
have decent health care for everyone.
Animal nature.
If you come to the Netherlands and you would get a stroke in the Netherlands, you would get free health care. Free health care. That's the kind of society. That's the kind of society we are.
What about the people who take it? What about the people who take advantage of the buck the system and you take advantage of them?
How's that even relevant?
Because human beings, as long as hey, look, as long as I'm happy, I want everybody else to be happy. Yeah, I'm good, but work.
And so long as you're miserable, you want everyone else to be miserable. That is wrong with not just you, but with your country.
But hey, even your Netherlands would be the same way. If they were unhappy, they couldn't be unhappy but so long for finally they snap. Because human beings are human beings. Just know we're happy. Those we love are happy. Those who love us are happy. We're docile. But if we're not happy, we're ready to get up in arms.
You're just making shit up.
No, this is the way it is.
No, this isn't what it is because you don't have any evidence for this. This is how it's been in my country for decades now. You're just making shit up because you're living in a miserable country with a miserable justice system, with a miserable health care. And the reason you have that is because how you vote. It's your own damn fault. So suck it up.
No, this nation used to be the greatest nation on earth when people were caring about one another.
Yeah.
and
That
believe in
that
God.
never happened.
Have you never seen this country in the 50s and 50s? We were, but that was the golden
You
age of
haven't
America.
seen the country in the 50s because when the 50s, you weren't even born in the 50s.
My dad was, and everybody.
Yeah,
talked
and your dad would probably talk about the good old days, when you had slaves and you could suppress part of the population. You've got rampant racism right now. One of my co-hosts is a black guy. He was at a protest with his dad and he got shot at. So don't talk to me about you not having racism. It's not a lot better than it was in the 50s.
I agree.
Especially after Trump. Because Trump validated all the racists. They all came out of the woodwork. They got validated. So much that they tried to overthrow democracy and tried to take back the presidency when he got voted out. Stupid asshole.
I believe the Democrats stole that election.
Yeah, they didn't.
They had
because you're an idiot and you believe Trump.
300 million.
Do you know how many criminal investigations are currently against this?
Can I please present my for this first? 300,000 voters, 450,000 votes. Do the math.
Yeah. There's no evidence for any of the bullshit that they're saying right now.
Who wants that senile? Who wants that senile son of a bitch Biden in the office? Anyways, he's done more than President Obama dared to do. We've gotten debt trillions more under Biden.
If you didn't have Obama, you would be off a lot worse. Because Obama under Obama, the economy flourished. People were making more money. You got at least some sort of decent health care under Obama. It's not the greatest. I admit that. It's still fucking worse than anything else on the planet. But you've got health care.
You can't drain the country's resources on people who are gonna die.
Who is going to drain the country's resources? Who is going to drain? Hey, moron! Shut up! Who's going to drain the country's resources if people all chip in for decent health care? It's going to be affordable for everyone.
But people are going to try to take advantage of the
if they don't,
themselves.
You just don't want to hear it from people who already have the good system and can tell you what the benefits are.
Then why
you don't want to hear that? You don't want to hear that it's actually working. You don't want to hear that. And we don't even have the best system. Norway's got a lot better system with even cheaper healthcare and free education for everyone. Whether or not they are Norwegians or coming from another country.
Is your country communist?
Free education.
Is your country socialist?
For the most part, yes.
Yeah, but you cannot,
because that's the system that works. Because that's a system that works.
No,
and
it makes people
and what you know what the problem is with people like you?
You know what
the problem is? You know what the problem is with people like you? Because you don't know the difference between communism and socialism. Socialism is actually a democratic form which is for the people, by the people, which is not communism. But you guys have been taught that is from the devil, and you know why? And you know why that is why you were taught that? It's because the Republicans have all the money, and they don't want to relinquish that.
How much do you pay in taxes? How much do you pay in taxes in the Netherlands?
It depends on your income. The
Now,
more
I
you
want to
more
say
the
this.
bigger your income, the bigger your taxes are going to be.
So basically, tax the rich, tax the hell out of the rich.
Yes.
Who wants to be rich then? If they what they work hard for has the
Who wants to be
take it from
rich
them.
then? Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you had to pay $1 million a month in taxes,
Damn.
that would mean that you were stupendously rich. Wouldn't you want to be that person?
Yeah, if I resent people dipping in my tail, especially if I had a lot of assets, and not much money, and had to start stealing assets to pay the taxes.
So you sell assets
Now,
if you need more money.
why should I have to sell what I worked hard for just to pay for Joe Blow who can't afford it?
So if you want to put all your money in assets and nothing to live on, that's your own stupid mistake, isn't it? That means
That's
that
not right.
means that people that have less than you need to pay your taxes? I don't think so.
No. I believe everybody should pay a fair tax, but I don't believe in taxing the hell out of the rich.
No, because the rich have brainwashed you so they can keep their money and they can keep fleecing people like
Look,
you
there's few
to pay
people
their taxes for them.
There's
Because you're a
there's
dumbass and you
look,
don't
I
care.
resent the rich just as much as you
You
do,
don't
but I
care.
believe in punishing the rich.
You don't care that you have to pay rich people's taxes? That doesn't bother you?
We all have to pay taxes. But
Yeah, but you have to
believe-
pay more, right? You have to pay more than rich people. Rich people have more money than you, so they could afford more taxes. But instead, they get tax breaks, and their tax breaks are coming out of your pocket, and you're dumb enough to say, "I don't want to tax the rich." This is so incredibly stupid. I don't know how you're able to wipe your own ass.
I do pretty. I use Sherman.
This is
Works
the
for me.
problem. This is the problem why the United States never was the greatest country on earth and never will be.
I beg to
Because
disagree.
people in the United States are not happy. And you are clear evidence of that, because all you've been saying while I've been talking to you is that you're not happy.
If only I can get my. If only I can.
If
have my
only
land
if
back
only
when I
you
used
could
to-
get your
If only I can
get your
my hair
act
cut back.
together and vote for what is right, and vote for people like Obama and Biden who would have your
Screw
interest in
Obama.
who would have your
Obama
interest
said Obama
would
one
have
big ass,
your
one
interest
big
in
ass
mind
mistake, America.
who would have your interest in mind.
Now they
You
have the
you
only.
would
They got
you know who you should vote for? Bernie Sanders.
Fuck Bernie Sanders. He doesn't even.
Yeah, fuck Bernie Sanders because
he doesn't even know
he wants what's best.
He has to read coupons.
Hey,
Joe Biden is a
hey,
senile
shut up,
belongs to a
shut up.
goddamn nursing home.
Fuck
No,
Bernie.
he belongs to a
Fuck
goddamn nursing
Bernie
home.
Sanders because he wants what's best for you, right? Not what's best for rich
Yeah.
people.
No, he's
Stupid
best for
Bernie
the
Sanders.
Democratic Party.
Why would he care about people like you? No one should care about people like you, right? You're unhappy, and you need to be unhappy in order for the Republicans to be satisfied with what they've got.
No, the Republicans
That's what they've taught you. That's
the
what they've
Republicans
taught you.
have done
That's
nothing.
how they've brainwashed you.
Now the Rhino Republicans do nothing with Republicans. They had the chance, they blew it, they didn't do shit. So now the Democrats
Republicans have never done shit. You can
They
go back.
Ronald
You
Reagan
can go
was-
back
Ronald
over
Reagan was
100
the great-
years. You've
Ronald
never
Reagan
had a
was one of the
Republican
greatest presidents.
You've never had a Republican president who did something for
Ronald
the
Reagan.
people with the lowest incomes in the United States.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald
Because
Reagan
of
did
Reagan,
trickle
we
down
overthrew
economics. Did it
communism.
work? No. Who got
Yeah, we
richer?
overthrew communism.
Who
we
got
overthrew
richer?
communism.
The rich people. And they didn't trickle down. Because that was the whole fake of the whole program. And the United States is still suffering from trickle down economics. And
The
you're
reason it
too
doesn't work
stupid,
because
and you're too
people are
stupid to
selfish.
realize that.
If
You're
people,
too stupid to
if
go look
people
at the
really cared
numbers.
about less fortunate,
You're
there
too
should be a better
stupid.
world.
You're too stupid to go look at the numbers and see that things went worse after Ronald Reagan. And you're too stupid to look at the numbers to see that the United States
America
is
as a
still
whole was
recovering
much happier.
from the Ronald Reagan
America was
presidency.
much happier within the Reagan years. But the problem with we had people, the people
The
didn't
problem
care
is
about
you
the
have
man,
people
that's
that
why.
are so stupid as you, who don't want to look at the actual numbers. You just want to listen to people who tell you that they can do it better while they do fuck all.
When the way the country's been run, when one big ass mistake America was in the office, and Biden, this people are miserable. People don't love one another anyway. People are jaded because the politicians are rotten politicians, and the Democrats
Yeah.
this country is one of the most has been the worst country, the weakest country in all its history.
And
under
when
Biden.
Trump was president, it was voted out, they killed police officers in the Capitol. That's a good thing, right? Don't you think?
The what?
They killed 3 cops in the Capitol. They deserve to die, right? Because they were cops.
Who killed 3 cops?
You didn't weren't you watching TV on January 6th?
Oh, and the invasion of the White House?
It wasn't the White House, dumbass.
It's Capitol building.
Right. And you saw on live TV a cop who was beaten to death with an American flag, with a pole, the flagpole with an American flag attached to it. That cop pretty much deserved to die, didn't he?
Sometimes for freedom, the blood of tyrants must be shed to spring up freedom for a country.
So cops are tyrants.
This is turning into a police state. You're losing your rights. You want to take away your guns.
You want to know where you would be if there wasn't any police?
Oh, I appreciate the police. Yeah, I trust them. I know.
Out of a home, you would be out of a home, because you would be one of the first ones they would attack and take over everything you've got, because you're an easy target.
But if I got my guns, I'll be protecting myself.
Yeah.
I kill as many of them before they kill me.
Yeah. And then you're dead. And so what do you got at the end?
But then they'll think twice before they attack the next person.
When you're dead, they would think twice before attacking you? I don't think so.
Someone else that, hey, if this is how he fights, so how do the others not going to fight like this?
Why would they care? They've got your house.
But they won't take anybody else's house. It cost them.
They don't need to, because they've got yours, right?
Wasn't what the price they had to pay, and all their comrades.
I can't believe that there are people that are this stupid that can actually feed themselves and wipe their ass. I really can't.
Well, I know that life I cannot live with God without God.
What if the people who were attacking you didn't have any guns? How would that work out?
If they they stepped on my property, I thought they were going to take some. I blow them the fuck away, kill them all, and let God.
No. You wouldn't have guns, and they wouldn't have guns.
I'd be at a disadvantage because I have a stroke and I can't fight.
They would be at a disadvantage because they can't shoot you.
Sometimes you have to make a strategic.
And if you say you had a stroke, so you might have a disability, so your aim would be worse than theirs, so you would be one of the first ones getting killed, even if you had a gun.
No,
You don't. You're not. You're not
I'd be
thinking.
delusional. I'd find the best place to hide, and when I'd make them think I was running and scared.
Yeah, because there's one thing you couldn't do, right? You couldn't call the cops and come help you because they're tyrants. They wouldn't help you, right? They
Now
wouldn't do shit.
the cops are good for the most part, but there are a lot of bad cops too.
Yeah, but you don't care that they
They're
get killed,
necessary
right?
evil.
That's a necessary sacrifice, right?
Just as long as I don't lose my
Just
rights.
5 minutes ago, you told me cops are tyrants and deserve to be killed on
I said,
January 6th.
I was
And
quoting
now when I put up a scenario, where they could help you, now suddenly the cops are the good guys. Do you even realize how stupid you sound right now?
No, I said the blood of tyrants. I'm talking about people. Hey, but they were fighting for the wrong cause. Some
Yeah.
cops.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about my country. Let me tell you something about my country. Your country has the most people incarcerated of any country on the planet, percentage-wise. In my country, you can't have guns. In my country,
How do you
we are
hunt? How do you
renting.
hunt? How do you
Shut the
hunt?
fuck up and let me
How do
speak.
you hunt?
In my country, we're renting out prisons to Belgium and to Norway because we don't have enough criminals anymore to fill them. We used to have, because we had a reform in how we deal with things. And now we don't have any criminals anymore. So we have to either close prisons or rent them out to other countries.
Yeah, but you're not truly happy. You gotta
We're not happy because crime is down. Hold on. Let me just list the things, right? We're not happy because crime is down. We've got decent health care. We have minimum wages. We have a good economy. And we're ranked, I think, 5th worldwide on.
But nobody has any
where
ambition.
people, we're on the country where
have no
people are
number
the
one-
happiest. We're 5th.
Nobody is a big shot in the music business. Then we had no music artists. No one that excel. Everybody's just average. Nobody excels in that.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Music business.
No artists coming out in your part because no one's like Michael Jackson. No movie stars. Everybody's just the same on level playing field. That's a boring type of existence.
One of the best Hollywood directors is Dutch. There are several Dutch actors that play and have played in Hollywood movies.
Are any of them?
Do any of
them stand out? Do any of them like Brad Pitt or Michael Jackson or are any of them number one artists? Do any of them have ambition or are they just content to make a little money, just exist?
So let me ask you something. The computer you're using right now, is that hooked up with a cable to the internet or are you using Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh. Guess where Wi-Fi comes from?
Where?
From my hometown. You want to know what else came from there? Bluetooth.
Hold on.
Wi-Fi, the name Wi-Fi was thought up by a woman in the Netherlands because she thought it sounded cool like hi-fi was with audio. That's why it's called Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi doesn't mean anything.
No, I heard it said wireless wireless. Hold on.
Yeah. And wireless fidelity doesn't mean anything.
Australia, the United States, and the Netherlands simultaneously claim the invention of Wi-Fi.
Yeah. And the guy who invented it in the Netherlands was the first one to pitch it to Steve Jobs from Apple, who turned it down.
I just googled it. Wi-Fi stands
Who
for
turned it
wireless
down
fidelity.
at first. And then
Wi-Fi stands
later
for
they
wireless.
accepted it. And later they accepted it. And then Steve Jobs made it so that it would be a combined effort and brought in more and more scientists. And that's how the system, and that's how the system was perfected.
I just googled Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi
Yeah.
stands for wireless fidelity.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Google says it.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Wi-Fi actually stand for? Wireless fidelity. However, Wi-Fi is a trademark phrase that refers to IEEE 802 standards.
Mm-hmm.
Radio waves to provide wireless high-speed internet access.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, y'all use Google to disprove Noah's Ark, but all of a sudden when Google says Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity, you're saying Google is wrong. How do you know then Google's not wrong about the disproving the Ark and stuff?
Probably because it's not a well-known thing.
You either accept Google and telling the truth, or you can't just cherry pick what you want to do.
Except Google. You know that Google isn't a thing when it comes to facts, right?
Yeah.
Google is a search engine. And you know that the results that you get from Google are the results that you get based on your previous search history, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're like I would expect you to be, all you would be doing is look for conspiracy theories, then your Google results would be skewed, right? So telling me that I need to believe Google is one of the dumbest things you've said so far.
But I believe Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity, like it says. The history of Wi-Fi.
Well, Wi-Fi was thought up by the wife of Kees Links, who's living in the town that I grew up in, my old hometown. His wife thought up the name Wi-Fi. And it's funny that the guy's last name is Links when it comes to something that involved the internet. Although it means left, like you spell links.
No, Case.
Links.
No, how do you spell case? Not links, but case.
Case you spell Cees.
I thought it was Kayce.
There's a Wikipedia page on him as well. See, this is the thing. The difference between you and me. If I make a claim, I can actually provide the evidence. I grew up in Enschede in the Netherlands. So go look at his Wikipedia page and look where he got his master's degree in applied mathematics and a bachelor of electrical engineering. He got it from the Twente University in Enschede, which is where he developed Wi-Fi.
We developed
He also
in
wrote
Italy.
what?
Wait, where did he develop it? What country? Italy.
In the Netherlands. Go to the Wikipedia page for case links and go to early life education and personal life. And there you will find where the guy used to hang out. He now lives in Marsen, which is in the center of the country.
All
And
this
his
is
wife
good,
is
but
his wife is called Angela
I-
Champness. His wife is called Angela Champness, and she is the one who came up with the name Wi-Fi.
But we're attacking other arguments. I want to get my thing addressed, not go off on these tangents on other politics. I want to get my thing about J. Harold Smith. I want to get him addressed. That's why I want to get him addressed.
Why would you want to have someone addressed who's not even alive anymore? What's the problem?
I need time to write all this down. I just need to talk to Aron Ra about this.
Yeah, I can tell you right now that Aron is not going to talk to you because you don't have your act together. If you want to talk, if you want to come up with something, and if you want to actually have Aron engage that, you have to come with facts, not with have you watched this video. You need to come up with
videos.
You have to come up with shut the fuck up, man. Do you have all the autopsy reports? Do you have all the autopsy reports? That's a yes or no question. That's a yes or no question.
I got enough information to say yes, this happened.
Do you have the autopsy reports of the people you claim?
You're just trying.
This is why Aron is not going to talk to you, because you don't give a shit about reality. You just want your stupid claims addressed that have no basis whatsoever.
They happened.
No, they didn't, because you can't verify it. You can't verify
everything you hear.
Okay,
do
you have the autopsy reports or don't you?
Document.
Do you have the autopsy reports?
He did.
Who did?
I'm trying to get you to watch the damn video. The video says better than I can. I had a stroke. I need the time.
Who did have the autopsy reports?
J. Harold Smith talked to the coroner about one of the guys who died, and the coroner said, "I can find no cause of death. But if I could put down what I know happened, I would have said God."
There was one coroner for all the people who died. There's one coroner.
No, who died. A person who blasphemed the Holy Spirit, and he was in perfect health. He was young. He went to the bar that night.
There was only one person.
All of a sudden,
I
know there's two people.
That makes it even less compelling.
It was in
that
front
makes
of
it even less compelling. Yeah, that makes it even less compelling. One person.
Yeah, there's this one guy. He blasphemed the Holy Spirit in front of the entire church. There, the coroner went to that church, and he was there when he did.
And what happened to everyone else who did? Have you heard of the blasphemy challenge? Hold on. Have you heard of the blasphemy challenge?
Yeah, but they're not truly blasphemy. You got to blaspheme the Holy Ghost after you hear the gospel and understand that feel some in Christianity drawing you to.
What's the blasphemy challenge? What is the blasphemy challenge?
Is a farce. The blasphemy of the Holy Ghost is
so you don't know what the blasphemy challenge is? Tell me what was the blasphemy challenge?
There's more to it than blasphemy the Holy.
What was the blasphemy challenge?
People say the Holy Ghost doesn't exist. To trying to say,
Was that all it was?
That's where I saw it. That's where I saw it. I mean,
You saw something. You didn't read the blasphemy challenge?
I watched some of the videos back in 2010.
So what was the blasphemy challenge?
Now the existence of the Holy Ghost and the speaking against
Where
the Holy Ghost.
can we find what you needed to do to meet the blasphemy challenge?
It's been so long, I don't know.
Yeah. It's been I can tell you better. You've never looked.
I've watched plenty of the video. Where
You watch videos. That's your problem,
people
because
taking-
if it's put in a
people taking
video,
blasphemy
it has to
challenge.
be true, right? If it's put in a video, then it has to be real, right? If it's in
They
a video.
were taking these people were taking the blasphemy challenge.
Yeah.
And
what was the blasphemy challenge?
To deny the existence of the Holy Ghost, to speak against the and as it says in the Bible, whoso speaketh the word against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven them. They're saying,
Okay.
don't believe.
So they were going against a certain verse in the Bible.
Yeah.
The only unforgivable sin. They were doing it, and you said it was a farce. So that means that hold on. That means that either the Bible isn't true, or God isn't real, the Holy Spirit isn't real, or all of the above. Because if it's real and people are doing it, then it's not a farce, is it?
My dad not truly blaspheming the Holy Ghost. You got to know.
Are you going to answer my question?
I'm answering for.
No, you're not answering. You're talking about your dad. Your dad isn't here. Your dad wasn't here when I asked the question. Your dad has fuck all to do. Your dad has fuck all to do with the question. I'm asking you a question. So, those people blasphemed the Holy Spirit, which, according to the Bible, is the one unforgivable sin.
There's more to blaspheming the Holy Spirit than the
No, there's not more than there is in the Bible. The Bible is clear, and you may not have read it.
Yeah,
I've read the Bible twice, cover to cover. I still read the Bible on a daily basis. I do 2 shows a week reading the Bible. 2-hour shows a week reading the Bible, cover to cover. And not with morons like you, but with actual scholars, Bible scholars, people who know what it says in the Bible and what it means. And you're sitting here telling me that what the Bible says, the Bible doesn't say? There's more? Okay, tell me what other book there is. What other book is there except the Bible?
The blaspheming the Holy Ghost is the speaking against the Holy Ghost is a symptom of the heart. If you
can't answer a single question, can you?
That's speaking against the Holy Ghost.
You can't answer a single question. If it's not in the Bible, but there is more, then where is that? Where can I find that? What book is that in?
You got to read the whole Bible.
Yes, and I just told you what is in the Bible.
And understand.
And you said there is more. Okay. Well, apparently there's more than there is in the Bible. So where can I find that more that isn't in the Bible?
You can read where people resisted the command and because they didn't want to.
That is all in the Bible. That is all in the Bible. You said there was more, which means that there is something outside of the Bible. So where can I find that?
You can
because the blasphemy challenge was based on the Bible, on everything the Bible had to say about blaspheming the Holy Spirit.
Just
everything.
You can speak against the Holy Spirit and be forgiven. It's when you full well know
other than the
not-
Bible, where
in-
other than the
not
Bible
in
is there more
God,
about
and
what
you
you need to do
denied
to
it so
blaspheme?
hard that you finally speak against him. That's what the unpardonable sin.
Okay, so except for the Bible, where is there more information how to successfully blaspheme the Holy Spirit? What do you need to do to successfully blaspheme the Holy Spirit?
Okay, hear the gospel, and for something inside you prompting you to get saved, and you say, "I know I'm not going to believe. I know I should, but I'm not going to decide not to
Now
believe
you're
it."
lying. Now you're lying because nowhere in the Bible does it say you have to get saved before you can blaspheme the Holy Spirit.
I did not say that. Only person who's not saved can commit it, I believe. But when you hear the gospel and you something's trying to get you to get saved, but you
Several people who got saved, hundreds of people who got saved took the blasphemy challenge and blasphemed the Holy Spirit.
But they didn't know what they were doing.
They did know what they were doing because these were Bible believing. These were at some point. These were at some point Bible believing people. So don't give me shit. They didn't know what they were doing. There's only one person. There's only one person so far who doesn't know what he's doing, and that's you.
Was more like a hobby, or more like they loved it with their soul, but they had no.
Let me ask you. Let me test you on your Bible knowledge. When you're calling Aron Ra a fool and an idiot, what does that mean for you? What does the Bible say is going to happen to you if you do that?
But whosoever shall say that?
Answer my question. It's not about me. What does the Bible say? What does the Bible say?
The word fool is not a magic word. The word it's an attitude of hate.
What does the Bible say is going to happen to you if you call someone a fool?
Thou shalt be in danger of pale fire. But hey, Paul, there had to be some. Yeah.
So, but that part of the Bible isn't true, right?
Paul,
we're on to something.
And Jesus called people fool. Jesus called people fool.
Paul is a great example. Paul is the guy who literally blasphemed Jesus. Literally told people to not believe what Jesus said.
He got saved,
which is most Christians, by the way.
Right. It's not calling a person a fool; it's calling a person a fool that hates in your heart. It's an attitude. It's the same thing as you can say if you can translate that person verse in the scripture: "Whosoever shall say to his brother, 'You fucking nigger,' shall be in danger of hellfire." It's the attitude of hate.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the word fool; that's the magic word.
So, according to the Bible, you're going to hell. It does say that, clear as day.
We're all going to hell.
And since you reference Paul, it must be that you're not a follower of Jesus.
No, Paul said, "Be followers of me as I am of Jesus Christ."
Yeah, but he wasn't, right?
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. Because Paul said you no longer have to follow the Mosaic laws, and Jesus was clear. Matthew 5:18. Until heaven and earth disappear, not the smallest letter, not least a stroke of a pen, will by any means disappear from the law until everything is accomplished. Well, have you looked outside? Have you looked outside? Is heaven and earth still there where you live?
Yep.
Okay.
But
that means that you have to follow. That means that Jesus said that you have to follow all the 613 laws that are in Exodus, Deuteronomy, all of
Now
those
that's
laws
something more
are
because
valid.
Jesus purposefully broke from the Sabbath to heal people. He purposefully made
You can
made
deflect,
on the
you can
Sabbath day.
deflect, but this just means that you're not following those laws. And I bet you don't even know all of them.
I don't need to.
You don't need to
Guys,
know the laws
when it
that you
said you
hold
die in
on.
Jesus
Hold on.
Christ,
Let me process this. You do not need to know the laws that you are supposed to follow according to Jesus.
Israel. That was
It's nowhere does it say that that is for Israel. It is for Jesus's followers. Back then, only Jesus's followers were in Israel. That's what the only followers of Jesus was until he
Hey,
got
Dawn.
killed, supposedly. There were no followers outside of Israel during Jesus's lifetime. Because there was no Christianity during Jesus's lifetime. Christianity was formed long after Jesus was gone.
I've heard that.
Yeah, because it's true. You didn't even have a Bible until the 3rd century, which is about 300 years after Jesus.
No, they had the Gospels in the 1st century. They have Christians who quote.
They had the gospel. They had the Gospels. The earliest Gospels are 70 years after Jesus' death. Those are the earliest ones.
No.
Yeah,
70
yeah.
AD. That's 40 years after Jesus. That's
No.
40, not 70.
No.
No, Mark was written in 70 AD. Mark was written in 70 AD.
The oldest ones we have and that we can track down are 70 years after Jesus' death.
No, that they proven that.
Yeah. Who's proven that? Who's proven that?
70 AD.
Who's proven that? Show me.
Google it. I've read last night. I listened to the facts.
That's not how this works. I made a claim, remember, about Wi-Fi, and I gave you the evidence that you could look up. I didn't tell you to Google it. I actually gave you the name.
Google does research, and all you got to do is put it up on Google.
Give me a name.
I'll do that. I'll do it right now.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
You're Dalton?
Yeah,
You're
hello.
Dalton? Okay.
When was Mark written?
How we doing?
We're having fun.
So like, what's going on? Like, you forcing religion or something, or like, what's all this religious stuff?
I don't know.
It says Mark was written in 70 CE. About
I don't know. Like, I just joined the live and we're over here talking about Jesus, Israel, and all this. I'm just confused. I'm just trying to get caught up with what's going on.
You have to ask Chrissy here. He knows all about Jesus except for the things he doesn't know. I'm an atheist, so I don't give a shit about religion.
Damn.
I'm an anti-theist to be exact. I want it gone.
So don't mind me asking, what the fuck is that? What the fuck's that? Don't mind me asking.
That's
an anti-theist. An anti-theist is someone who wants to get rid of religion, not by legislation or by force, but by education.
There's always got to be something in the human heart that reaches out to God. You're never gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, you're talking to a guy who's never been religious, who's never been part of any religion, never went to church, never had the idea of a God, never even had the concept of a God until he heard about it when he was in his 20s. Never had the idea that there was something missing, never had the idea that there was something higher up, never had the idea that there must have been a creator. Never came to mind. So another lie that I can put to bed. So don't tell anyone that everyone has this thing for God, because that is the United States, and everyone there has a thing for God because it's everywhere. You can't put on the TV or there's a mention of Christianity, of Jesus, of the Ten Commandments. This is how you grew up. So yes,
They
obviously,
had people going to
obviously
Africa.
there
They said
wasn't
going to
anything
Africa,
else.
and the people went before they converted to Christianity. Said, "This is what we've been looking for all along, and we didn't know it." Thanks for sharing this with us.
So
I'm not prepared to believe that God's not real. I just can't. Everything
well,
I've
prove
seen
that he exists.
I've-
I that would be a nice thing to do. Prove he exists. That would help.
So prove that God exists.
you can't. There's no way.
There is.
Yeah.
God's not gonna do that.
Doesn't
God's not gonna do it that way.
Chris doesn't.
Officer, I'm not getting caught up in this religious shit. Y'all have
What?
fun with it.
You don't like talking about religion, Dalton?
Honestly, I will just don't think about it that much. Really.
So you're not religious, I take it.
No, not necessarily. Like, I do believe in God, but I'm not gonna get on my knees and suck his dick.
That okay. So you're halfway there.
I guess.
But I'm bad in that. That's myself. But I cannot give up Jesus. I just cannot. But
That's good, Chris.
I'm not
Keep
angry.
faith.
God.
Keep faith. Keep faith.
Yeah. You have to keep faith, because faith is the only thing that can save God, because faith is believing in something for which there is no evidence and against all evidence. That is what faith is. And that's the only way you can believe in a God, with faith. And I'm an epistovist like Aron. And I think that everything that requires faith should be rejected for that reason. Because faith is the most dishonest position there is to hold. There isn't anything on the planet that you couldn't believe based on faith. So faith is useless.
I don't think so.
No? Could you believe in? Could you believe? Hold on, Chris.
Okay,
Chris,
please tell the fucking story, please.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Could you? We're getting an echo, Dalton.
Can you let me please fucking talk and stop overwhelming the
I just want to ask you a question.
I want
you?
to tell you some evidence I got for God. I want to tell you some evidence I got.
No,
for
I
God.
want to
Now
talk
I
about
can listen
faith
to the whole
first.
story.
Could you believe in Allah, the God of the Quran, based on faith? Yes or no?
No.
So why do
By
all
faith,
Muslims? So why do
everything
all?
I've seen
So why?
me Allah, real God.
Why do all Muslims believe in Allah based on faith?
There's a sucker for every. You can start any religion.
You said it. You said it. And you're
But here's some of my evidence for God. And here's some. I had a friend. He's still alive, and his parents are dead. And they're just not saved. And this is. I remember him telling the testimony in church. And Doug Jones is his name. And they.
So hearsay.
Let me
so what you have is hearsay, not evidence.
That's he told me himself. I've talked to him.
Yeah, he told you. Himself. He told you hearsay.
Hold on. Let me tell you the story, please. Okay.
I'm not interested in a Chris. I am not interested in a story. I am not interested in a story because a story is not evidence. A story is.
I have a right to present my fucking evidence. Don't like
it is not evidence. Evidence of fact. Evidence of facts. We can check.
First, let me tell you my goddamn evidence first, please.
You go ahead and tell your goddamn story.
Okay, and then taking gas, and they pull out of the convenience store, and there's this car coming like hell, and the gas tank was in the back of the car. The car is about to ass in the car, and no doubt, with the tank full, all of a sudden they just saw this big white hand come down between the cars and stop the car. The person who was gonna crash got out and shook his head like this. And they saw that white hand keep preventing them from having an accident. How? What's going on scientifically? You can't. What's going? Oh God, what the hell's going on scientifically? That's the evidence. That's not some secondhand bullshit. I was told that to my face, and I can bring it on. I can bring him on the broadcast, and he'll tell you that he's still alive. Dudley Jones Jr. is his name, and he's the guy who introduced me to karaoke in 1995. So as long as you got, how can I not believe in God? But there's evidence like this. I can't. And yep.
Okay. So that's hearsay, and unless you can bring this guy on, and this guy can actually present evidence that I can check, that hold on, I wasn't finished. Can bring evidence that I can check that God had anything to do with this, that we can verify that this was God, then you don't need to bring him on.
No,
does
but
he have that?
But this is
does he have anything? Does he have anything I can check? Does he have anything I can check?
Preponderance of the evidence. Preponderance of the evidence. God damn it.
Does he have anything that I can check? Yes or no?
I'll ask him. But why would he? He's not going to
that's a no.
Pull a story out of his ass and lie like that. Why would people pull a story out of his ass and lie like that?
Because they want to sound interesting and special.
You think don't you
think he feels special? Don't you think he feels special that if God, who can?
No, he just feels grateful that God did not let them die.
Can I finish a fucking sentence?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have this omnipotent being, right, who could cure cancer in children, but instead he's saved some idiot in rural America who can't care for himself enough. But so he lets the kids. Hold on. He lets the kids die of cancer, excruciating pain, the most horrible death you can imagine. He can give you God damn it, I forgot what it's called in he gave you a stroke, but he saved this guy.
Yep.
So this God who could save hundreds and hundreds of children a year, maybe even a week, all over the planet, is doing fuck all. But there's some dipshit that by sheer accident provides something.
But that had to be coerced. And we all want our way. We want to go our way. We want do our way. So he lets us have our way. And this involves cancer and cancer.
Oh, you think kids actually want to have cancer? You're dumber than I thought.
Not with God. God, that's the problem. That's what makes me mad at God. He loves himself more than he loves us.
You're not answering. You're not. He doesn't love himself more than he loves us, because you just gave me an example where he loved one guy more than all the children suffering from cancer all over the planet.
Because they had newfound faith in God. And God
I have a question for you. This guy that you mentioned, what did he do to deserve to be saved? But the kids for some reason did something that was worse, so they deserve cancer? I'm confused.
He was a new believer in God. He was a new believer in God. God has a reason
So
for
the
the
kids who already believe in God, those kids can just fuck off and die. That's what
God
Quick
has his
question. So
reason.
how do we know the kids believed in Jesus though?
Have you watched the documentary Jesus Camp?
No,
If
no, I
if you
haven't.
don't
I've
if
seen
you
that.
don't think that kids believe in Jesus, go watch that documentary. And if you're still not mad after watching
That
that,
being overflown
I
by
mean,
emotion.
I'm not saying kids don't
Their
believe in
emotions are
Jesus,
being
but
touched.
not
Their
all
spirits
kids
are not
believe in
being touched.
Jesus.
no,
Just because they have they're the sore on the what you call weeds. They have an emotional connection to Christianity, but not a spiritual.
so kids who haven't heard about Jesus yet, they can just fuck off and die. That's what you're telling.
According to God, all of us deserve to die.
No, I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about you. You worship this idiot, right? So you must agree with him.
But I hate the fact that kids are dying, but if nobody dies, the world will become overpopulated.
Huh? That's true. That's true.
And
Yeah.
so people got to die, or else the world is going to be hell on earth.
Guess what? If we had
As
better
long as I don't
education,
die,
if we had better
Christ.
education, the world wouldn't become overpopulated either.
I ain't gonna hold.
Because,
I
because
do agree with
Then-
it's
then
still
people are
the
gonna have
religious
to
it's still the
sexual
religious
desires.
people who fuck like crazy and have big families. Whereas the more rational people tend
so
whereas the
people are
more
gonna have to
rational people
repress
tend to
sexual
have just
desires
one
for a better
or two
world.
kids.
No, fuck that. I want my happiness. I don't want to have to give up for a better world. Just as long as I'm happy, those I love are happy. Those who love me are happy.
You don't give a shit about anyone. You're basically you're much like your God, right? You don't give a shit about anyone.
Just
Everyone
that's the biological way.
Everyone
survival of the
can die
species.
a horrible death, and you wouldn't care. But you want sympathy.
nameless
But you want
races.
sympathy. Hold on. But you want sympathy because you had a stroke, right? That's how our conversation started out.
If I was good looking,
And
girls
if
would
I'm
have sympathy on me.
if I'm not mistaken, I told you that I was sincerely sorry that happened to you, and you seem to like that I thought that way. But you can't think that same way about other people. You don't give a shit.
If I know him, I know him and care for him. I do, but if I don't know him,
You don't know and you don't care for me, and I don't know and I don't care for you. But I still care enough to not want you to have a stroke. And I still care enough to feel sorry for you that you had a stroke. But you can't even bring that amount of empathy for small children. For you can't even have the empathy for little kids who are suffering, who never got what you got, which is a childhood growing up, getting presents with Christmas when it's Christmas. They won't get that, but you think that's fine. You don't give a shit about those kids as long as you don't get a second stroke, right? Because now it's you who's suffering, and we can't have that, right?
if I was someone special, people would care if they don't if they didn't know me.
If you had the choice,
people do not care about me because I'm just one of those
I'm asking you a
faces.
question. If you had the choice, okay, you would be presented with a kid that has cancer, and your God would ask you, I can transfer the cancer to you and let the kid grow up. What would you do?
Hell no, I don't want to
The
die.
kid can keep it. I'm finna say, yeah, fuck the kid. The kid can keep it.
Hell no, dying is the worst thing that can happen.
This is why you suck. And this is
if there's no
why,
God,
and this is why people could say, hey,
the worst thing is,
you know who deserved to get a stroke? Chris deserved to get a stroke because he would wish it on other people.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Why should I suffer? Why should I go? It's the
How
law.
old are you, Chris? Chris, how old are you?
51,
How old?
51,
51. So you've
51.
had a fair life, right? 51 years?
I have not fulfilled my dreams. Now I'm right. No, hell no, I'm not ready to
Ah,
go.
so
And
fuck a
the
4-year-old.
law of the
Fuck a
species
4-year-old.
is to live as long as you
Fuck a
can,
4-year-old.
as happy.
So fuck a 4-year-old because he doesn't deserve any dreams, right?
Now he's not my
He doesn't
family.
deserve.
He,
He
what
doesn't.
has he done for me?
The 4-year.
What is he? What has he done for me
Oh,
except
so
be a
everyone has to do something for you. That's
And
how this is.
hey, Aaron Ra, the reason you love Aron Ra because you do something for him. You help him find your way to atheism. We're all selfish. The mother loves her son only because that son is an extension.
You know why I do?
herself.
Do you know why I do stuff for Aron?
Because he's your buddy.
Yes, and why is he my buddy?
Whatever. He's your friend.
Yeah, and friends do shit in return,
But that kid is
and
not
they
a friend
don't,
of mine.
and they don't have to ask for it. They do it just because that is what they do. That is
But
something
nobody- I-
you will
I don't see
never.
nobody
That is
caring
something
enough
you
to-
will never.
that
That is
my
something you will
stepdaughter-
never understand. That is something you will never understand. You would never do anything that was right just because it's right. Everything you do has to benefit you, and if it doesn't, then fuck them. If you saw a car crash and you saw people in a burning car, you wouldn't get out and save them, right?
Oh hell yeah!
No, you wouldn't, because what would they do for you, right? You could get hurt.
Because I'm not. I'm gonna say I'm willing to risk my life. But I'm not gonna just throw it away. I'm not gonna just. Hey, kill me. And that's what atheists were in the 80s. The media.
So
the
you
media
would go.
generation.
You would go into a burning car knowing that it could explode any minute.
Yeah, because I don't think it's. I'm hoping it's not going to explode. But
I said, and listen carefully to my words, you would go into a burning car knowing that it could explode any minute.
probably.
Yeah, you wouldn't. And fun fact, one of the things that I've done in my life, and I sat with the guy on the German Autobahn for almost an hour until the ambulance got there. The guy had no face left. It was burnt off. And I talked to him for an hour because I didn't want to have him go into shock and possibly die on me. And I never saw him again. And I tried to figure out whether or not he survived, but I couldn't get the police to get me the information because in Germany, there's a lot of privacy laws, so they would probably not get you that information. So I never knew what happened to him, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. I went into a burning house once because someone told me that there was someone still in there. Turned out there was no one inside the house, but I did get out a dog and a parrot. And I got scolded when I got out by the police and the fire department who had arrived on scene, and that I was never supposed to do that ever again. I'd still do it again, though.
Yeah, I take the
I climbed 2 floors down on the outside of an apartment building to get to the burning house. Something you wouldn't do. But hey, you would expect other people to do it for you.
Because it means I'm somebody. Then it means I'm not a nobody.
It means
Just another place to sound.
It means that you are someone who wouldn't be worth an action like that, because you wouldn't do the same thing for anyone else. You've had a life of 51 years. You wouldn't give up your life to save a kid that is 5 or 4 years old so that kid could have a life. You wouldn't do that.
There's no God. The
I
worst
would
thing
do
that
that.
can
I
happen
would
is
do
God.
that. I would do that in a heartbeat.
I'm allergic to going existence. That to me is the most terrifying. That
You
nothing
can't.
more.
You're a Christian. You're a Christian. You can't go out of existence.
I'm talking from your perspective, and I don't know there's a heaven by faith. I'm fighting my own doubts too. And I'm angry at God, and until I get some message from God, I'm angry. I'm angry at God.
Do you
And
do you
this is
realize that
why
nothing about you is actually real? You're as fake as they come.
I'm
You
the
want
realist. I'm
you
the
want
realist
all you
motherfucker.
want all the benefits there are in life, even though you don't deserve them. You want to give nothing back to the community, nothing back to anyone
What
else.
makes right? Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, that's
That's the way people were in the 80s.
yeah,
Till the new 80s.
and that's why you live in a shitty country right now, and that's why you're unhappy.
Whoa there. Hold on. So what makes America shitty? If you don't mind me asking, what makes America shitty?
It's for one, it's the only country on the planet where you can
Yep.
go bankrupt if you get sick.
Okay. So if we're the shittiest country, how come we're the country that basically everyone wants to come to for freedom?
So
Amen.
I've got a ton of friends in the United States. If
I've
they
seen
don't
people
want to,
knocking
if
down
they
your
don't want to go
phone
to
in the Netherlands.
Canada, they want to come to Europe because Europe is a lot better than the United States has ever been.
So what makes you say that?
I see people beating down the path to the Netherlands.
Like
as
I will
as
give
I
you this. Your
as I
education
said,
system is
as
better.
I
I will
said,
give y'all that.
I will list it for you. Better education, less
Yes, I agree.
crime, minimal wages,
A
decent
a
wages,
handful of
a
a head nod
Okay,
and
okay,
shoulder
okay. All
nod.
right, hold on.
healthcare system,
Chris, let me
no
speak.
death penalty,
Okay, all right.
no
So
guns,
boom, so boom.
no
All right,
mass
hold on. No,
shooting. You
let's
want me
roll
to
it back.
go
Let's
on?
roll it back a little bit. Hold on. Let me speak. Hold on.
Sure,
Let me.
sure, go on.
All right. So you
I'll be
said
back. Let me
something
start my
about
tea. I'll be back.
healthcare, right? That's free for y'all, right?
No, it's not free.
Oh no shit. Y'all don't get free healthcare.
No, I pay
What if you can't afford it?
about 200 euros a month for my healthcare.
Damn, that's still pretty fucking cheap compared to the US.
Yeah.
Damn.
What if you can't pay for your health care? What happens?
You're
If
fucked.
you really can't pay for your health care, you will get compensation, so it'll be paid for you.
Same
But
thing in America. The
Oh, sounds
hospital
kind of like the
cannot pay.
IRS.
you have
The,
to
the, the,
you have to provide the evidence that you cannot pay for it, that
Oh, yep.
you don't have a job or anything.
what if
So
you can't? What did do you have to wait to get the evidence before they'll treat you? Because if you do, that's shitty.
no,
The America
I know.
cannot refuse.
I told you
America.
earlier in the show, if you weren't constantly over talking, I told you at the start of the show that if you were to go on holiday in the Netherlands and you would get a stroke, you would get free healthcare.
No
And
shit.
even after you go back to the United States, if it turns out that your healthcare wouldn't have covered the cost that you had made in the Netherlands, you would still get it for free. You wouldn't get a bill.
Damn. That's
I'll be
actually
right back. I
impressive.
have to talk with you. I'll be right back. Don't go
Alright,
nowhere.
So,
we won't.
but it's a good question, Dalton. I like questions like that. I mean, my country isn't perfect. I told Chris.
So
There
where
are
are you
countries.
from? The Netherlands?
I'm from the Netherlands, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
The eastern part, half of my property is in Germany, the other half is in the Netherlands. I live literally on the border.
Yeah, no shit. Oh yeah. So yeah, back to like when I first joined. What's going on between you and Chris about like religion? Like you're saying he's
Oh,
over here
I
like
just joined because he constantly
Okay,
makes
I
videos
have
about.
something to say about that child.
Hold on, I'm talking. I'm talking. So he's making videos about Aron Ra, and I'm Aron Ra's producer. I produce his live shows.
I feel bad about the child not being willing to get in my life. But the pain of going out of existence outweighed the pain of the child dying. I take the path of least resistance like the greatest force in nature.
Have you ever been dead? Have you ever been dead?
nope, I haven't.
No, I don't want to.
I have been for 6 minutes in 2019. I went
Oh,
into
you
cardiac.
flatlined?
I went into cardiac arrest, and one of my girlfriends is a nurse in a retirement home, and she saw what was coming, so she put me into a car and drove me to a hospital. So I went into cardiac arrest while I was in the waiting room in the emergency room, and so I was kind of lucky because I was only dead for 6 minutes or so when they jolted me and brought me back. But I can tell you, Chris, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but the going out of existence is terrifying. My greatest fear,
It's not to me anymore because I've done it and it wasn't terrifying.
It's getting there.
Lights
I
lights
don't want to get
lights
fucked
went
up.
out. That's all. Lights went out, and I didn't hear, see, feel, hurt
Imagine
anything
never
anymore.
being able to
That-
eat another
Nah,
pizza again.
that's crazy.
Never being
That's
able
crazy.
to eat another pizza. Never being able to drink coffee. Never being able to see the good-looking girls. Fuck that! I'm not giving that up for nobody. Not even someone I love.
I live with two good-looking girls. I've had more than I deserve already.
What about near-death experiences? What do you think about those?
They're fake.
I'm mock them
Because
too
if they would be real, I would have had one because I was near death. I wasn't near death. I was death.
what makes
So
me
what was it
angry about
like
them?
when you
They disagree
were
with one
dead?
another. That's why I'm sorry.
As I
That's another
as I
reason I'm
said,
angry at God.
at some point the lights went out and I can't remember. I woke up and I saw
Cheers,
my
man.
girlfriend was the first face that I saw. She was bent over me, and that's all I can recall. So what happened was I have low blood pressure and I had medicine to control that, and I took a little bit too much of that medicine, which means that my blood pressure skyrocketed, which meant that my heartbeat became
Went into
irregular,
cardiac arrest.
and then I went into cardiac arrest.
Right.
So it was my own damn fault. I learned from that. A little
So
bit more people.
can I ask you something just like your opinion? So what do you think so I've encountered paranormal activity. What do you think about paranormal activity?
I've had that too. I've had an alien encounter, and I have the explanation for it.
What is it? What's
So
it?
Okay,
What?
So you
Hey,
do
see,
believe in
that's what I'm trying to get from
paranormal.
Aron Ra. That's what I'm trying to get from Aron Ra. You understand me now? That's what I'm trying to get from Aron Ra.
okay, if you shut up. If you could shut up for a second, I could finish the story. Because there's so there there are a lot of investigations done about how prayer works and if it works or doesn't work.
Right.
What happened to me is basically the same thing as uh, that happens when people think that prayer works. So what I experienced was I was in a very stressful time. I hated my job. I had problems with my girlfriend at the time. I had uh, my own company that I had to run. So I was under stress 24/7.
Gotcha.
And at some point, your brain can no longer take that anymore. So what
Right, you
your
started having a
brain
mental breakdown.
No, no. What your brain will do is will try to calm you down. So it'll show you pictures, and the thing that will calm you down is probably something that you're most interested in. Back then, for me, this was in the this was '96, and I was a truck driver at the time. But I was really into that back then. You had on the Discovery Channel the Ancient Aliens and all kinds of shows about aliens visiting,
Yeah,
and I was really interested in that. So what I saw was aliens, and that calmed me down, and that I had that explained by a psychiatrist that a girlfriend of mine was seeing, and that was the
gotcha.
first time. It took me almost 10 years to talk about the thing with someone. And
Really?
yeah, she was seeing lights and colors because that what was calming her down. Now, if you look at people, let's say people who are trapped in a cave and they're running out of air, what these people
Right.
are doing, if they're Christian, they will sit in the corner and they will pray. What that will do to them is it will, first of all, it will calm them down. So their breathing goes down, their metabolism goes down because they're calming themselves. So they're more likely to survive just because they pray. If you have a different way of calming down your body, then you would have the exact same effect.
What happens
So
with
there's there's,
what happens
there's no
when
God involved. All it
what
has
happens
to
what
do
happens when someone
with
says angel came and led them out of the cave? What happens then?
yeah, yeah, that's the same thing I had with aliens. Your brain will show you pictures that will calm you down and will make you think rationally again, and then you will follow the angel you see, but what you're actually doing is the thing that you should have been doing all the time, is not panicking and using your brain to get out. Because the angel is your projection. So you're just following what you're thinking yourself. There's no angel.
What about that Dudley cave? What about that big white hen? What causes that then? What
What?
causes that?
The
Huh?
big white what?
I told you the story about Dudley. The cars go fixing to crash into the back end of the car. They saw that huge white hen. Dudley saw it. His parents saw it, and the man who was going about to hit them saw it. That huge white hand stopped the car from sending him the back end full of gas and sent him dying. How do you
Yeah.
what?
I don't believe that for a second. That there was
I,
a big white
I believe
hand.
I believe it because I don't believe he's lying. I don't believe he's lying.
I
The
believe he's lying his ass off. And maybe what he saw was uh maybe there was a fog, and the car that came towards him, the lights of the car were shining into the fog and it
You don't
looked like
mistake
a
a huge
hand.
white hand for
I
fog.
I would think that that is possible. I mean, if you look up at the clouds and you look up long enough, you will see all kinds of shapes because humans evolved with having pareidolia, and I don't suppose that you have any clue what pareidolia is.
Yes, yes,
Pareidolia
seen
is
faces in clouds,
what?
seen faces and patterns.
Yes. And the reason we have that is because back when we were still apes and we heard a sound and we looked around and we saw the face of a lion and we fled, we were more likely to survive, whether it was a lion or it wasn't. Which is why humans to this day, which is something that is we evolved with, is looking for patterns. And you see it everywhere. You see faces. If you look around, if you walk down a street, you can see faces everywhere because of just a few shapes that will make up the idea of a face, and that's what you will see.
So we only needed it for that time. Not there had to be more. It had to go deeper than just being
It,
the
it
survival.
it we still need that today. If you hear something in your house and you're about to be murdered and there's someone outside and you can make out a face, and you will run, you're more likely to survive. So this shit still works today.
I believe that's the symptoms of being a human, not the cause.
Well, you can believe whatever you want. I'm going with
I'll bring
scientific
my friend on. I'll
explanations.
bring my friend on, and he'll tell you the
I'm
story.
going with scientific explanations, things we can actually test and explain.
But science is not. If science is all you know, you never know everything. I'll be back. Let me get my tea. I'll be back. There's
Yeah.
more.
And
You have to think with your
and,
left
and
brain
not
and
believing and not believing in science means that you will never know anything, which is religion. I like those, Dalton.
Talking about the kitty cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like kitty cats too.
They almost beat my bird.
For real. What kind of bird do you have?
Look at the screen. The one I'm holding. Well, it's not mine. It's that bird belongs to a friend of mine. Bald eagle.
Wild eagle. Oh yeah.
He's got 2.
Oh shit.
And I hope they're going to breed, because if they're going to breed, I want one.
And I was gonna say, here in the U.S., it's illegal to hold one captive.
Yeah, but these are all bred in captivity, and what he does is he goes out 6 days a week and goes to a park with all of his birds and lets them fly.
Right on. Well, so you're in the Netherlands, so y'all have different laws than we do,
Yeah.
because it's our national bird and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Hey, Piss ask if you're friends with Joe Exotic. Do you know who Joe Exotic is?
I have no clue.
Okay, so basically, long story short is it's this interesting man that used to have tigers in he had, I'm not really sure. I'm probably not the best one to be explaining it to you, probably because I wouldn't give a fuck about it when it was popular at the time. But apparently there's like this bitch named Carol Baskin. She wanted to take the tigers from him. He accused Carol Baskin of like killing her husband, feeding it to a tiger, some bullshit like that. I'm
Hmm.
not really sure.
It's possible. I mean, you said there are different laws in the United States. Did you know that there are more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in the wild?
Oh yeah,
Well,
I believe that. I 100% believe that.
yeah.
But there are too many other cases of people who've claimed to have seen angels for it to all be lies.
It's exactly what it's exactly what you say. People who have claimed to seen them, not people who saw them. They just claimed they've seen them.
I can't just write them off.
I can quite easily.
So y'all want to talk about something like something that we're not arguing about anymore? Like get off this topic. Try to become buddies. Yeah.
Shit, why isn't that working?
Oh, is that you? Or is that a GIF?
Oh boy. Let me get one thing to eat. Let me get my cereal. I'm hungry. I've got that.
Hey, what are you using? Are you using a Minicam or OBS?
OBS.
OBS, okay, because I'm using Minicam.
I'm using currently I'm using the complete layout that I have for Orange Show.
Okay.
And this video is one of the things that I used to tease him with.
Gotcha.
If I want to fuck with him and he asks a question, I will just.
Damn. So all right, so let me get this straight. So you came in here because Chris was doing what again?
He
And you had to
talks
say
shit.
something?
He talks shit about Arn for all the in pretty much every video that he makes. And someone was
He talks
in the
shit
live
about
chat.
who?
about Aron Ra, and
Oh yeah, I'll miss out. I don't.
someone was in the live chat on Aron's channel and said, "Hey, you have to go look at this guy." And Aron asked, and Aron didn't look, and
Oh,
I just looked up the channel and
oh.
I subscribed, and I waited until he was live to I don't know, ask what the fuck is going on, because I still don't get it. He wants Aron to disprove something that hasn't been proved yet, and this is just one single guy who apparently got killed by God because he walked away from Christianity. I have no clue.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well,
I was
man,
gonna say
when
I joined on my phone and I seen y'all was talking about religion. I was like, oh, okay, you know.
You thought they're just screaming at each other. I'm going to go join and make them scream.
Yeah, exactly. Then like here I am listening. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining. Like I see the points that you both make.
I mean, a dumpster fire will draw people, right?
Yeah, yeah, right,
That's what
yeah.
happens.
Bring you some more views.
Yeah. I still have to make some dumpster fires because I recently got probably the most coveted handle on YouTube. At dumpster fires is mine.
Gotcha.
So I'll have to go see if I can make some content there.
So you watching these sports?
No. Yeah,
No.
the only thing I watch is what Americans don't watch, and that's Formula One.
Well, see, some Americans watch Formula One.
Yeah, it's getting
It's not as popular as NASCAR though.
no, but it's gaining popularity. I mean, you've got 3 races already.
Yeah, yeah. So you like motorsports?
I like what?
Motorsports? Like
Motorsport.
racing?
Yeah, well, I grew up. We used to go to on holiday every year to Germany, a city called Heidelberg, and close to that is a small village called Hockenheim, and that's where the Formula One races were. And my parents always planned it that so we were there at the same time that there was the race, and then we would go and watch the race.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh.
that's how I got hooked on Formula One, basically.
Oh yeah. So just quick question. Someone may or may not want me to ask you this, but what did you eat today?
What did I eat today?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know it's totally fucking random, but
last thing I ate was soup, vegetable soup with meatballs.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, last thing I had was
I had a lazy
chicken
day.
sandwich.
I'm usually the designated cook around the house because I cook better than the 2 women.
Damn. What you eating, Chris?
Blueberry chips.
I thought
yeah.
you were eating Kellogg's cornflakes.
Yeah.
Cornflakes are pretty good. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like
You
the
know-
frosted flakes.
You know where Kellogg's cornflakes came from, right?
No.
Nope.
Where?
Kellogg's cornflakes were invented to prevent kids from masturbating.
Ew.
Wait, no.
Yes.
No.
It was supposed to go into mattresses, and so that would crackle and make a whole lot of noise if kids were doing shit.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, Kellogg was a fundamentalist Christian, and he had all kinds of wacky ideas. But then apparently people figured out that you could eat it, and so he made millions off of his idea, and kids still masturbate. So all is well.
Yeah, people used to mistakenly think and called you to have circles under your eyes. You get hairy palms, so all that stupid stuff.
Well, I can see it. I can see it on your eyes. You've got circles under your eyes, so you must be masturbating on a regular basis.
Circles.
See?
I don't think
did-
Chris would be the one to do all that now.
He didn't. He didn't deny it. he was a little bit stumped that I could see it.
Oh,
See
sorry.
it on his
Oh
face.
no, that means I look old. Granola bar time. Did I eat my bread? I believe I'm getting dementia. I can't remember whether I ate my raisin bread or not.
You drink wine, Chris?
Nah.
Ah, it's a pity.
Hot tea, coffee.
Canadians just came up with a new brand of wine.
Really?
Have a look at the screen. You can blow it up if you want.
Okay.
Take a quick move.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why that is mirrored, but it says
Looks like something my Uncle Mark would have loved.
foreskins.
Oh no shit, it really does fucking say foreskins.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And it's not a Photoshop because I actually Googled it and you can actually buy this in Canada.
Foreskins.
Yeah, let's just pour us a whole big bottle of foreskins.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Yum yum yum. Fucking hell.
My Uncle Mark used to love Meiserweiser or that German
Fuck,
beer.
I'll stick with my sweet tea.
Well, I'm going to hop off because it's been 2 hours.
Yep. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was
Seven-
definitely
It's 7 a.m. and I still haven't
it's
slept yet.
11:58 p.m. for me.
It's 1 p.m. for me, 12:58 for me.
Yep, that's right. You're an hour ahead of me.
Damn, that food was good.
So, Dalton, you're on Central?
Yeah, I'm Central Time. Yep.
Yeah. Most of the
Sure.
people I work with are on Central, so
Oh yeah.
that's an easy way for me to figure out. Okay, if it's 11, then he must be on Central.
Yep.
Okay, Chris, it has been fun. Aron will
Thank you.
probably never come to your show because you need to do better preparation. You need to get the facts before you can have someone challenge them, and you don't have any facts. You got one guy who died. I mean,
No, I got many more. I got that anthropocentrism. I'm trying to find out if it's God killing them or something like they they documented their voodoo deaths, voodoo beliefs.
no.
I got the
No one has ever documented a voodoo death, and maybe you should look into something because voodoo
I have.
doesn't have death spells.
Yeah,
You don't know a lot about a lot of shit. So I guess that you're probably fed the myth that people with voodoo can actually make you sick and can get you
I
killed.
believe in voodoo. It's the believe in voodoo that does this.
That is not what voodoo is about. But you might want to look into that. Voodoo is about health and about prosperity. That's what voodoo is about.
Not the ancient voodooism. Not that.
No. What you're talking about is the straw man voodoo that is made up by Christians. That doesn't exist. That only exists in the mind of Christians.
No, they got
we're afraid of something that they don't know.
Why then all their shows about voodoo dolls, voodoo death.
Yeah.
Christians didn't make up those shows.
Voodoo dolls are created to cure sicknesses. That's what voodoo dolls are created for, not to kill people.
I cannot believe that there had not been used to try to.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can't
yes.
you can't believe a lot of shit because you don't know shit and you don't want to learn, and that's your problem.
I say that's you. I trust me.
Now,
Man,
if you can present me with facts, if you could present me with an actual case that someone died because God wanted them dead, I would seriously look into it. But you've got nothing. Then this guy died and they couldn't explain the cause of death.
It's
Well,
not just one person.
all that means is that person died a natural death, and it
Now there's too
apparently
many of them to be coincidences. That's
no,
another story.
because
story.
if it would have been something that God would have done, they would have found something unexplainable that had caused the death, and they would have pinpointed it, and that didn't happen. So it wasn't God. We can rule out God.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, because you know what? If God performs a miracle in real time, we can check it. We might not be able to find God, but we will be able to find evidence for something that is caused in a way that we can't explain. But we could still investigate. We could still investigate all the effects, and the effects would lead us to a cause we cannot explain yet.
Let me ask you this.
Hasn't happened.
Okay,
yeah, I agree with you, Piss.
this is
I
this
agree
is
with
the
you.
prayer. This is the answer prayer I had back in 1990, and now I want you to tell me what happened. Okay, I had just that. It was church, and I had asked Jesus to forgive my sins, and nobody knew it. I was praying. I prayed in my mind, but I was wondering, Jesus, did you answer my prayer? And so I said, okay, here's what I'm going to ask Jesus. I'm going to go up to the altar to pray when they give the invitation. If it was you, send either Grandpa or Aunt Didi up to pray for me. And if none of them come, I'm not going to accept. This is it's coming from I curse. I fuck this stroke. It's coming from you because you can do everything. You can make one of them come up and pray with me. So I went up to the altar. The preacher came down to pray with me, and when he got up to leave, I said, "Thanks, Lord." But that was not Aunt Didi or Grandpa. And Didi, the pastor extended the verse one more verse, and Didi's hand slipped into mine, asking if she could pray for me. I asked her what happened at Didi. She's like, something was just drawing me up there. It's like I couldn't say no.
Yeah, cool story.
But anyways, how about we just leave off with a nice, like, little, goodbye,
Yeah.
no, like,
I
no
mean,
more beef, just leave it off with,
I,
good.
I had a good time, and I wanna thank you, Dalton, for asking a few good questions. I love that. One of the things that I miss when I'm on social media is that religious people always want to talk about religion, and they always want to talk about evolution and science and whatever. The only thing they never want to talk about is what is atheism, why are you an atheist, and ask questions about that. Haven't had that a single time. And the people that come on my show, the first show we do is we always ask, what do you believe? And more important, why do you believe it? And they get a second show where they can decide on the topic of the show. None of them has ever chosen to question us about our position. It's always something else, which is weird.
I personally would rather talk about writing my songs and get my song career taken off. That's what I truly want to do.
So you would so Chris, hypothetically, would you sell your soul to become famous and like to
No,
blow
but
up?
if I don't get my songs out, I'm not going to be a happy person. I got one song out, but I want to get my songs out, get some little cosmetic surgery, buy my childhood home, and then once I'm happy, I can start caring for everybody else. Because right now, I'm
So
What you need to do? What you need to do is go down to Georgia and pray to Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels is dead.
Yeah, that's why you had to pray to him.
He can't answer my prayer.
What? Saint Charlie can't answer your prayer?
He was just a man. But
He had the song "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," right?
yep.
good song too. That's a good song.
There have been people who sold their soul and got fame.
I mean, I've had my own radio and TV show for a while, and I'm not scoring points with this with people from the United States, but I had a country music show. So I even met a few cool people. Stella Parton, Dwight Yoakam, Asleep at
You
the
said
Wheel.
Dolly Parton?
Stella, her sister.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Asleep at the Wheel, and damn, who was Heather Miles.
Damn.
Just to name a few.
Oh, yeah.
A friend of mine was the guy who actually brought country music to the Netherlands. So, and I still hate it that I didn't go over when he had Willie Nelson here, because that's a guy that I would really love to meet and sit down with and talk with, because I find him fascinating.
Oh,
And a friend of mine spent a year with Waylon Jennings. Toured with Waylon Jennings.
I like Waylon Jennings.
I did too. He was. I think Waylon Jennings and Dwight Yoakam were my favorites, and I got to meet Dwight Yoakam. So,
oh yeah, there we go. Something you both like.
see,
There we go.
Dwight Yoakam helped me, because this was at a festival where multiple artists were performing, and there was a guy outside with a stand with all kinds of country stuff, and so he had a pair of chaps, and he said, I got this idea. If I can get backstage and have all of the artists sign a pair of chaps, and I can sell those and then give the money to a children's cancer hospital in Germany, that I really would like that. So a friend of mine who was also a radio presenter, he was the how do you call that? The guy, the MC.
A host?
The MC who talked between the artists and made the announcements. So I went over to him and I said, "Hey, this guy outside has a really cool idea." And he said, "Hold on, I'm going to go backstage." And then some big guy from security came over. Turned out later that he was Dwight Yoakam's security, because he had better security than the president of the United States, I think. So I was brought backstage with the pair of chaps and the guy from the country stand outside, and so they all signed the chaps, and they were sold for, I think, 6,000 euros, and all of that went to as a donation to the children's hospital, which was a cool
I'll
thing.
be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Was nice meeting you, Dalton. Chris,
Yes.
At least thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming.
Try to make a decent argument if you can. I promise you, I will ask Aron to look into it.
Okay.
He doesn't have a lot of time, so if he doesn't come on, it's not because he's a coward or not because of anything, but it's because he works all the time. He doesn't even have time to watch a movie with his wife. This I know for a fact.
Damn.
So he's a busy guy. But if you can come up with a decent argument, I will tell him.
Thank you.
I'm subscribed to your channel. So
How do I find you?
Gonna go for it. I have a website. My email's on the website, gonnagoforit.com.
Okay.
So
email me CHRISTOPHER.
email me. That's easier. My email is info@gonnagoforit.com. So if you copy my name from the chat, info@gonnagoforit.com.
Gonna go fork. Okay, gonna go fork it, right?
For it, not fork it.
Okay, gotcha.
The fork was your idea, remember?
Oh yeah. Gonna go for it. .com. info@gonnagoforit.com. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you forget or you can't reach me, if Aron is live, either with Blasphemer's Bible or with his Book of Mormon show or whatever, jump in the chat, tag me and ask me to provide you with my email address, and I will do that too. Don't troll in chat, because then I have to kick you.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
But okay, I'm gonna hop off. Gonna go
Me
get some
too.
sleep.
I'll see y'all later.
Okay, catch you
Hey,
later.
Chris, hold on, I want to show you something real quick before you hop off.
Okay.
Catch you later, Dalton.
Yeah, it was definitely cool meeting you.
Yeah, it was good meeting you. Didn't I see you somewhere on another atheist stream or something?
Who, Dalton?
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought I remembered the name Dalton from somewhere.
Yeah, nah, that's a different dog. But yeah, look, Chris, I got my helmet.
Oh wow. Nice.
Which
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys. My co-host used to play for the Saints.
No shit.
Yeah. Chris Reed, you can look him up. Now goes by the name of Robert Reed, and he's my co-host. But it is Chris Robert Chris Reed.
Pretty familiar.
Yeah, you can look him up.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. Catch you guys later.
Bye.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, man. Have a good night.
You too.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Piss, Lobo, do y'all want to talk in the Discord? Y'all want to chat in the Discord? That was pretty interesting. That was
interesting. I'm glad we had this.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't expecting that tonight. Shit.
No.
It caught me off guard. Damn. Yeah, fucking hell. All right, cool bet, Piss. But,
Yeah,
Chris,
my man Chris 0553.
Are you talking about your Discord?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, for sure. Yeah, it'd be cool to get up and touch and stuff on Discord. Like where I can actually talk like I normally talk. Because on here I gotta kind of be a lot more
We can
family.
go to Discord, but I'm gonna be I'll be on there, but I'll be working doing some other stuff. So I'll be
that's cool.
Multitasking. So let's go to Discord.
All right, let's go.